WRPB studios. So I come to work every day just really to have a good time and to laugh. And sometimes you have guests that you can joke with. And since we don't script anything, it's really kind of a blessing to have people that you can like joke and laugh. Just so you know that people that you kind of deal with that come through here are just like you. Well, except for Jessica. With me is Jessica. How do you pronounce that name?
Strenta.
Strenta. From Chickadee.
Yes.
Okay. So before we go anywhere, what is Chickadee?
Chickadee is a dumpster rental company. Okay. So we offer dumpster rentals.
And I think, if I remember when we met, you don't do the clean out. You just rent the dumpster.
Correct.
Okay. Why'd you get into that?
So we got into it, previous company I was with, we had a dumpster at the building. It was something that kind of intrigued us for what we were putting into it and the amount we were paying. So we decided to do a little bit of research into it. In addition to my husband's cousin who lives up north, he was doing some dumpster rentals up there. So we were like, okay, let's do a little bit of research, see what we can learn about dumpster rentals, see if that's a business we should get into. And that's kind of how it all started.
So it's interesting because I don't think people understand why I always say use a professional. If you don't use a professional, it's going to cost you 5 times more money and 10 times more frustration. Because if you think that you can take a rehab of a home and then take it to the dump, it's not as simple as that, is it?
No.
Okay.
A lot involved.
Right, it's especially depending on what you're taking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I rent dumpsters from you. How do I know what size dumpsters I should rent?
So sometimes you don't know the answer to that.
Like right now?
Yeah. So we offer 4 different sizes per se. We have 10 yards, 15 yards, and 20-yard dumpsters. And then we also have a 10-yard heavy-duty dumpster, which would be more for like concrete, shingles, sod, dirt. But trying to figure out what dumpster you would need for what type of project you're doing. All our dumpsters, they start at the same price. So no matter if you think you need a 10-yard, which could be for basic garage clean out potentially, or you think you might have a little bit more stuff that could go in there, you could even rent a 20-yard dumpster for the same price. Oh, wow. And you're only paying for what you're putting in the dumpster.
Okay, so you pay by weight?
Yes.
Okay, so
we do have an initial fee up front for the dumpster of $189.
Right.
But then whatever you put into the dumpster, you're paying for that weight.
So I'm gonna guess, common sense would tell me you know the weight of the dumpster.
Yes.
And when you get to where you're gonna dump it, they weigh it again?
Yep. So whether we go to the dump, a recycling area, what have you, we take it to there. They're weighing us up front whenever we get there. We dump the load, and then when we check out, we weigh ourselves again. And then that's how you determine what the weight is.
So I'm going to guess there's, for lack of a better word, there's some sort of science to what you do. Okay? Now, what about, like, I'm just, because I don't know. What about, like, all right, so I'm emptying paint cans. Is that different or just all get dumped together?
Different. So there is a different area where that can get dumped, or we could also donate it to... I have family who does painting, and several artists in the community as well, where I could donate that paint to if it's still good, if they want it, or we can bring it to a specific area.
Well, here's my thought. I rent a 10-yard dumpster, and I'm cleaning out a garage. Yep. And it is paint cans, some propane tanks, some wood, some junk, because that's what we keep in our garages. And I just throw it all in the dumpster. What happens?
So we do want you to leave out certain things, like the paint cans. We would want you to leave it outside the dumpster per se. So we can bring that to a designated spot. We don't want the paint to be in the dumpster with everything else. Lid come open and then it's spilling all over the dumpster out the back. Create a little bit of a hazard there. In addition to, you mentioned like the propane tanks as well. We don't want that to explode. Yeah. Lack of a better words, yes.
Well, this comes from people who don't know what they're talking about, which would be me. Okay, so I order a dumpster. How long do I have it for?
As long as you want. So that's where we're a little bit different. We're going to let you decide. You're going to either have it for a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month. We don't care how long you have it. It's your decision. So
does the payment change for the longer I have it?
So currently the fee is $19.99 a day.
Okay.
However, with the initial fee of the $189, that includes the initial day of us delivering it to you. Plus, you get a kind of a little bit of a freebie, I guess, of a day, and then it'll be billed on the following day. So,
okay.
Should I do an example for you on that? Or does
that
kind of make sense?
After your initial fee, if you have it for 10 extra days, it's $190. 19 times 10. I took the easy way out.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I'll take that.
I took the easy way out. All right, so you take it to the dump.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to think of the way to word it. Are you responsible for what you dump? Like, do you take responsibility?
Absolutely.
For what you dump?
Absolutely.
So, really, I can't load up the back of S10 truck and just go to dump and dump.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, there are specific spots I'm sure you can go to do it, but.
Right, but I'm sure they're gonna be careful about what you're dumping.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're asking you what you're dumping.
Because I think there are certain things that, in my mind, like batteries and stuff like that, are different.
Yes.
Okay, so you get into this business,
mm-hmm.
and you're gonna get started. How do you know how to start? I mean, how do you know that? Hey, you know what? I think we should buy 2 10s and 3 20s, and how do you know what's gonna go?
Sometimes it's a guessing game.
Okay.
So, I mean, we try to be strategical on what we were deciding. We have a few more 15-yard dumpsters than the rest of them, but I mean, it's a learning curve as we go, and as we grow, we're going to continue to purchase more dumpsters so we can accommodate more customers.
And you're going to store them, correct?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it's not as simple as people might think.
No, and you cannot keep them at your house either.
No. Well, if you got some acreage, I guess you can, right?
Yes, but.
Okay, I have to ask you this question because I held off till now. The name of your company is Chickadee.
Yes.
Where'd that come from?
So Chickadee, that was a tough name to come up with.
Obviously.
We wanted something unique, and so my daughter, she's 4, so she likes to be involved in everything. So we were asking family and friends, asking her, and we had like Daddy's Dumpsters, and, that came up very well, but we wanted something memorable in the community, so we did a lot of research, talked to a lot of different people, and Chickadee was the one that came to mind and stuck.
Okay, so most people would think that maybe that's your husband's nickname for you.
No, definitely not.
Are you kidding?
No,
okay.
no.
I'm just curious.
No, it's just a unique name.
Okay, so you get the name. Do you think, because it doesn't have dumpster in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that makes it a little more difficult to market?
No, we're memorable. People are going to remember Chickadee.
Yes, I would say that. But we want to remember Chickadee for what you do, which is dumpster rental.
Yes.
All right. I call you on a Monday, and I say I need a 15-yard.
Mm-hmm.
When does it get delivered? How does that work?
If you want it Monday, we can deliver it Monday.
Same day.
Same day. If you want it a week from Monday, if you want it the following Monday, or even on a Sunday, we'll drop it then. If you want it at the crack of dawn, we'll be there then. Middle of the night, we'll be there then.
You poor husband. So did you have to, I guess, besides purchasing dumpsters, you had to buy a way to transport the dumpsters?
Yes.
Which is a truck of some sort.
Yes. So it's I believe it's a Freightliner. It's a hook lift truck, so it's very unique compared to most dumpster rentals. So it's got like a hook on the back of the truck, and it comes down, it swoops up the dumpster, and it hauls it onto the back of the truck.
So the truck, I guess the bed tips down?
No, the bed doesn't even tip down. It has a physical hook on it.
Oh, wow.
I can show you pictures. Or you can go on our website.
Which is?
And it's callchickadee.com.
Okay.
And you can check out our pictures there or on our social media as well.
All right, so the question I ask almost everybody is, and I got the answer in one of the things you answered before, but when you decided to do this, did you get family support?
Absolutely.
I don't think you really could be successful unless you have some sort of family support.
I agree.
So my next question is, whose idea was it, yours or your husband's?
Both of ours. We wanted to do something different. I came from a family business that I was with since I was born and raised into it. So my husband and I, we've always talked about doing something ourselves, and it was just communicating back and forth with what do we want to do and exploring different ideas and thought processes, and
This is what you came up with.
this is what we came up with,
Okay.
oddly enough.
Well, you know what? I guess it's a niche market.
Mm-hmm.
So who is your clientele?
Clientele, you could be my client.
I'm too old to carry anything. But go ahead.
Residential folks in single family homes, those folks who run businesses, commercial places, roofers,
Right.
remodel folks. It could be,
I guess people who do, well, roofing I get.
yeah.
I guess people who do like flip houses.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, and I don't know what dumpster rentals cost,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like one of those evils that you have to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because if you can decide to do something, you got to get rid of the stuff. Just can't leave it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So you pick up the dumpster from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as I filled it up.
Yes.
Well, you pick it up to me as I had someone else fill it up because it's too much work for me, and you bring it to the dump, and that's how they charge you.
Yep.
Is any of that cost passed on to the person who rented the dumpster?
Yeah, so they're paying by the pound. So they're paying for that initial fee up front. They're filling up the dumpster. We're taking it to the dump, dumping it, figuring out what that weight is, and then we're coming back to the customer and saying, okay, this is how much your weight was of your dumpster, so we're going to charge you this much per pound.
Interesting. I mean, so far, the things you told me
Mm-hmm.
probably took some time in research
Mm-hmm.
to get it all set up.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to guess, because I've interviewed tons of people, that you take all the calls
Mm-hmm.
and you do all the bookings.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, does your company go out? You don't estimate. You just say, I want a dumpster.
Yeah, we
Here's
don't.
what the pricing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to drop it. How you do it is up to you, as long as you follow certain rules.
Oh, yeah.
And that's interesting. Have you ever bought a dumpster for a garage cleanout, let's just
Mm-hmm.
say, and there was something of value?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I mean, I'm not picking through the client stuff
Right.
in a sense.
Well,
I mean,
I know like people that do cleanouts
Mhm.
of stuff, and sometimes there's stuff that's worth donating,
oh, yeah.
so to kind of just junk it, and that's always been a thing. What's the future for your company?
Future. Whew.
I mean, you already said you want to get more dumpsters.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. More dumpsters, more clients, build the relationships with everybody in the community, letting them know that we're here for them and just to take care of them.
And that's so important. And we're getting to the top of our time, and understand, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. You got to use a professional. If you don't, you're going to be so frustrated, and it's going to end up costing you more. If you take stuff to the dumpster, I'm going to guess, and if you fill up your car and you take it to the dumpster and it has propane tanks and wood on top of it and shingles, they're going to give you a hard time? Yes?
Probably. And you're wasting your time going there too on top of it when
And
you
your
could have
gas.
somebody, exactly, the wear and tear on your vehicle.
Right.
Why not let us alleviate that for you?
How do people find you? You have a website?
Yes.
Which
So
is?
we call Chickadee.com.
Is that what it's called, Chickadee?
Call Chickadee.com.
Okay. And you have a phone number,
Yes.
which is on the screen. Do you know it? You might not know it, but it's on the screen, so I don't really care, because they've already seen it. And if you didn't write it down, shame on you.
Fair enough.
Jessica, it was a pleasure to have you
It
on.
was nice meeting you.
Everybody,
Thank you.
use a professional, and we'll be right back.